just one cheat left. Do you think she'll drop out, flunk out, or go all the way? Find out right now on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Well, Ebony, so far you have won $25,000. You're playing for $50,000. Remember, Ebony, if any point the pressure gets to be too high, you can take the money that you've bankrolled up to that point and you can drop out of our little school. But before you go, you have to promise me that you will look right into that camera and tell the entire world, I am not smarter than a fifth grader.
Bring it on.
All right.
Bring it.
You got your classmate Jacob up here with you. Pick a subject, Ebony.
Third grade geography.
All right, well, you've got $25,000. The $50,000 question. True or false? North America is in the Eastern Hemisphere. True or false? North America is in the Eastern Hemisphere. Jacob is locked in already.
Okay.
You can try to answer the question if you have a guess. If you're incorrect and Jacob's correct, you could use your save. You have a cheat left, meaning you could copy Jacob's paper. And you gotta think, Jacob answered it very quickly.
He did, he did.
They answered it very quickly.
They did. I'm trying to picture. What am I trying to picture? You don't know what I'm trying to picture, Jeff.
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. I'm locking in my answer. True.
You say true. North America is in the Eastern Hemisphere.
Oh.
The audience doesn't seem to like your answer.
I know. My heart is fluttering once again.
I will tell you this. True is not the correct answer. For $50,000, did Jacob say false? May we see Jacob's answer, please? False! You got $50,000! The good news is Jacob's your hero of the day. The bad news is
he's leaving.
You got to go sit down, Jacob. Your classmates can only help you 2 questions at a time. Pick another classmate.
Spencer.
Spencer, come on up here.
Spencer. Hey, Spencer.
How are you today, Spencer?
Good. What are you good at, Spencer?
Out of the 4 subjects, which one are you good at?
I'm a math geek, so algebra.
Okay.
I gotta think one of the reasons that they love algebra so much is that they're seated back there and they're not standing at the podium. You got $50,000. This is a $100,000 question. What subject do you want?
It's something about, you know, the crowd yelling, algebra. And then Spencer coming up. He's a math geek. I'm going for 5th grade algebra.
5th grade algebra! She took your advice.
Okay.
For $100,000, here is the question. If y equals 3x and 3x equals 12, then what number does y equal? If y equals 3x and 3x equals 12, then what number does y equal? Spencer has locked in his answer.
Okay. This is almost looking like Greek to me, so I have to think this one through.
What number is running through your head right now?
4. But it's just running. It's not stopping to say, here I am, number 4. This is the correct answer. It's just running.
It's just out for a
yeah,
jog.
It's just jogging. Okay. What number does y equal?
Let me tell you this. At least one of the students over here has the answer 4. You can walk out of here with $50,000.
Okay. Like I said, Jeff, the number 4 is just jogging through. It's not staying in place, not even for a second. I'm not 100% sure, and I know Spencer is a math geek, but $50,000 is a lot of money.
You've got one cheat left. You can copy Spencer's paper.
Okay, I've got it. I'm gonna lock in with, I'm dropping out of school.
She's dropping out of school with $50,000.
I'm dropping out of school.
She is dropping out of school.
I'm dropping out of school.
But you have $50,000. If you had to guess, what would your guess have been?
It would have been 4.
And I will tell you this, it would have been wrong. You made the right decision. You got $50,000. Honor your promise, look into the camera, and tell the world
that I am not smarter than a 5th grader!
We'll be right back. All right. It's time to meet a new student. She's a 44-year-old real estate agent who graduated from Simmons Elementary School. Please welcome Avis Wrentmore. Hello, Avis. Welcome to the show. Say hello to the class. Now, Avis, here's a picture of you when you attended Simmons Elementary School.
Yes, that's me. Lots of freckles.
Yeah. Well, you and Spencer have something in common.
Hi.
Well, listen, I have a little something else from your time at Simmons Elementary School. I actually have your report card from back then.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith, and Mr. Smith said, Avis could be a leader in small groups, but Avis does not finish her assignments. That's all right. You know what? We're just happy to have you here with us today. All right, these 5th graders here are going to be taking the same quiz that you're taking. And at some point in the game, we're actually going to let you cheat off of them. So pick a classmate and let's get started.
I'm going to pick Kyle.
Kyle, come on up here, Kyle.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing today, Kyle?
I'm doing well.
You look very nifty in your glasses. I think
Thank
they
you.
make us look smart, don't you?
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, Avis, let me tell you how we play the game. Up on the board are going to be 10 subjects. The questions range from 1st grade through the 5th grade. Your first correct answer is worth $1,000. If you get to the 10th question, it is worth $500,000. If you do answer all 10 questions correctly, we give you an opportunity to answer an 11th grade school question. And if you get it right, you win $1 million. All right, Avis, let's find out. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Let's play the game. Pick a subject.
I'm picking 3rd grade astronomy.
3rd grade astronomy. All right, here is our question for $1,000. On which planet would a person weigh the most? Mercury, Saturn, or Jupiter? All right, while your classmates thinking about this, let me tell you how they can help you. You have 2 cheats. One time, you may peek at their paper. If you like their answer, you can go with it. If you don't like it, you can go with your own. And you have 1 copy, which means once during the game, you can copy what your classmate has written down, but you must go with the answer they had written down. Or if you think you know the answer, once during the game, you can use a save. That means if you answer incorrectly, but your classmate at the podium answers correctly, they can save you.
Okay.
All right, Avis. On which planet would a person weigh in the most? Kyle is locked in with his answer.
Okay.
What are you thinking here, Avis? Do you have any idea?
I don't have any idea. I really don't know this, but I think what I'll do is I'll make a guess, and if it's wrong, then I have Kyle to save me.
Okay.
So I am going to pick okay, I have my answer.
All right, Avis, for $1,000, on which planet would a person weigh the most?
Jupiter.
Jupiter?
Jupiter.
You're right, you have $1,000.
Oh my gosh!
All right, you got $1,000. You're
Okay.
playing for $2,000. Pick another subject.
Okay. I'm gonna go with social studies.
Social studies.
Look at social studies.
All right,
Yes.
you got $1,000, playing for $2,000. Here's the question, 2nd grade social studies.
Okay.
Which U.S. president is featured on the face of the nickel? Which U.S. president is featured on the face of the nickel? You've seen this a million times.
I have.
Are you confident about the answer?
I'm extremely confident about my answer.
Wow.
I'm going to answer it on my own. Thomas Jefferson.
Which U.S. president is featured on the face of the nickel? And the answer is Thomas Jefferson. You got $2,000.
And I got that as well.
I know you got it right anyway.
Nice job,
Yay.
Kyle. Well, Avis, you've got $2,000. We have to say goodbye to
no,
Kyle. It's time to
lose
pick another
Kyle.
classmate.
Oh. Okay.
Jacob, come on up, buddy. So how are you today, Jacob?
Not bad. I feel good.
You know
Feeling
something
good.
about Jacob? You know who he thinks he looks like?
Who do you think you look like?
Dash from The Incredibles.
He does.
You do kind of look like Dash. I like that. Can you get into the leotards like him?
No, I'm not good with tights.
No.
Not really.
Well, maybe that'll change when you get older.
What, you do that?
What I do when I'm not teaching is my business, okay? All right, well, Avis, you have got $2,000. You're playing for $5,000. Pick another subject.
Okay, Jacob, you want to help me out? What do you think I should pick? What's a strength here?
Fourth grade math.
Okay, that's what we're gonna go with. I'm feeling confident about 4th grade math since I have Jacob up here and math seems to be one of his strengths.
All right, for $5,000, our 4th grade math question is...
Okay.
If the diameter of a circle is 4 inches, then what is the radius? If the diameter of a circle is 4 inches, then what is the radius? Jacob is locked in with his answer. Avis, you look like you're sweating a little bit.
I'm definitely sweating.
Do you need to see the school nurse?
Maybe. I'm gonna do the guesstimation thing again and hope that Jacob could maybe save me if I get it wrong, since I still have a save left. I haven't used it yet. So, and he's locked in his
like
answer.
the save,
Okay.
don't you? You
I
like
do.
the save a
I like
lot.
having the safety net here just in case. Just in case. Okay, let's see.
By the way, how much time does she get?
Oh, how much time do you get?
Okay, you know what I'm gonna go with? I'm gonna go with a peek.
You're gonna go with a peek.
Yeah, I'm gonna peek. Yeah.
You're gonna use one of your cheats. You're gonna peek at Jacob's paper. You can decide if you want to go with his answer or not.
Okay.
All right, may we please see what Jacob's answer was?
Okay.
Jacob said 2 inches.
That actually was my first instinct answer. It really, truly was, honestly.
Okay.
And I trust Jacob. And do I need to push this since I'm taking, okay, push that. Locking it in. I'm gonna take what he said and cross my fingers because I've already pushed the button.
Okay, here's the deal. If Jacob's right, you get $5,000. If Jacob's wrong, you're walking out of here with nothing.
Okay, okay.
And we're gonna find out if Jacob's right after this. The question was, if the diameter of a circle is 4 inches, then what is the radius? You chose to go with Jacob's answer. Jacob said 2 inches.
Yes.
Jacob just won you $5,000. I like your little move there. Yeah. I like it. You got $5,000.
I know.
Let's turn it into $10,000. Pick a subject.
Oh boy. We have 2 super tough ones. And if I can get past those 2, I think I'm smooth sailing. But then if I don't, then I'm out. So I'm just a little worried here. I'm gonna go with 5th grade U.S. geography.
You know what? And I admire your courage.
I am courageous.
For taking on a subject that's normally answered by 10-year-olds. All right, you got $5,000 for $10,000. Here's your 5th grade U.S. geography question. Lucky for you, it's a true-false, so you got a 50-50 shot at this.
Okay.
Ohio shares a border with Illinois. True or false? Ohio shares a border with Illinois. You're trying to picture the big map,
I know I am. You know I am.
Yeah. Jacob has already locked in his answer, Avis.
It's near Wisconsin.
Now, I've actually been to all 50 states, and I'm not really sure about this one.
I'm not either. So true or false, Ohio shares a border with... Gosh.
Let me ask this. By a show of hands, how many people think they have the correct answer? You have a 50-50 shot.
I know.
It's true or false.
And I still have a save here.
And if you're incorrect and Jacob's correct, he can save you.
Exactly.
Or you could choose to copy Jacob's paper.
Okay. I think I know it. I'm gonna push that. My answer is false. That's my answer. But I have a save here, just in case.
It is interesting that you brought up the save because...
Yes.
May we please see Jacob's answer? Jacob said the same thing you did. So...
Okay.
If you're wrong, it means he's wrong, which means I gave you a chance to walk out of here with $5,000, and you're going to walk out of here with nothing.
I know. I feel confident about the false. Right this second, I do anyway.
You still feel confident? Would you like to see what the rest of the class said?
I would love to see what they said, yeah.
The rest of the class said false.
Well,
and you're all correct. You've got $10,000. Nice work, buddy.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome.
The good news is you've got $10,000. The bad news is Jacob has to go away. All right, pick another classmate and let's go for $25,000. Spencer, come on up, buddy.
Hi, Spencer. Nice to see you.
How are you today, Spencer?
I'm good.
Out of the subjects up there, which 2 do you think are your strongest?
Grammar and Physical sciences.
Good.
Now that's interesting because they're the two top grade levels still left on the board,
Yeah,
4th
I know.
and 5th grade.
And you know where I'm going, don't you?
Nope.
I am gonna go for 5th grade physical sciences. I'm trusting you.
May we see 5th grade physical sciences.
Whew.
Density describes the mass of an object divided by what? Ooh. Density describes the mass of an object divided by what? You look a little uncertain on this one, Avis.
I gotta put on my thinking cap for this one. Okay, let's see.
I'm trying to imagine my science book in the brain, and this is not even in the book. So Spencer has locked in his answer.
Density describes the mass of an object divided by. Oh boy.
Do you know?
I'm so glad I have.
Do you know?
I'm so
Do
glad I
you,
have
do you
the
know
book.
what mass is?
Mass is the whole mass of whatever it is that we're talking about. You know, like like if you take this whole thing, that would be the mass of it, and the density would be, you know, if it's dense or not. Oh my gosh, density describes okay, I feel like this is a trick question here.
Your
Okay.
description was a big mass.
I
You know that?
I know.
You know you can walk away. You've got $10,000. You can take the $10,000 and run.
Stay in school, you're gonna win. Come on.
I've already used a cheat.
You've already used your peek, but you
Right.
can copy Spencer's paper, meaning you have to take the answer that he wrote down.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to use that copy. And I'm gonna cross my fingers.
Okay, now before I tell you Spencer's answer,
Okay.
let me just ask, what would your guess have been?
Right now I'm having a major blonde moment. I really am, because I don't know.
So that is your real hair color then, right?
Oh my goodness.
If you had to guess, do you have a guess at all?
You know what? My guess would be air.
Air.
What?
By a show of hands, how many people in the class said air?
Okay.
I gave you a chance to walk out of here with $10,000.
I know. But I'm very competitive, and I love games, and I love money.
You're counting on Spencer to get you to the $25,000 level.
If he has this right,
How do you feel about your answer, Spencer?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would have to say a 9.
A 9.
A 9.
May we please see what Spencer said? The object's volume. If volume were the right answer, you would have had $25,000. It is the right answer. You got 25 grand. We'll be back right after this. We're back, and our contestant, Avis Wrentmore, a graduate of Simmons Elementary School, has won $25,000. And you still have your save left, and you still have Spencer up here helping you.
I'm feeling lucky.
No matter what happens, you got $25,000. It's almost like a freebie question, because if you get it wrong, the worst thing that can happen to you is you walk away with the exact amount of money you have right now. So why don't you and Spencer team up and pick a subject, and let's see.
How do you feel about grammar? Really? Okay. We're going with 4th grade grammar. Okay?
How are you at grammar, Spencer?
I'm good.
Yeah, they learned me grammar really good when I was in school, too. So, this is for $50,000, 4th grade grammar. The question is, what is the adverb in the following sentence? My father snored loudly, and it kept my mom awake. They're laughing. Avis, you have a blank expression on your face.
No. It's one of two things. I've narrowed it down.
I like your you're very expressive with your hands.
I am, and I'm not Italian.
How do you narrow something down? Let me see that again.
Well, I just, the adverb, okay, that's the verb, the action, and I'm thinking, gosh, well, I've got Spencer here for backup, so. What is the adverb in the following sentence? My father snored loudly.
Spencer has locked his answer in.
It kept my mom awake.
All right, let me ask you, within the question, what is the adverb in the following sentence? Do you know what an adverb is?
I think I do.
Which is?
The verb is the action, and the adverb is added on to the action, so it's kind of describing the action. I think that's what I think it is.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna go with my instincts, but then know that I've got to save in case I get it wrong. So I'm gonna push here. Let you know I'm ready. What's he doing? He's snoring.
All right, Avis, what is the adverb in the following sentence? My father snored loudly and it kept my mom awake.
I believe that it's loudly.
You got $50,000, you're right. All right, you got $50,000. Spencer has to return to the class, pick another classmate. Laura!
Hi, Laura.
Come on up here, Laura.
Hello.
How are you, Laura?
I'm fantabulous. How about you?
I'm fantabulous, too. Out of the subjects on the board, we only have 4 left. Which one would you say is your strongest?
Well, I'm actually pretty good in spelling.
Oh, good,
Spelling.
good.
Okay.
Good.
Avis, you've got $50,000.
I know.
You're playing for $100,000.
I know.
Pick a subject.
We're going for $100,000. Her and I we're both good spellers, so we're gonna go with first grade spelling.
First grade spelling for $100,000. Avis.
Okay.
There is an animal called a yak.
Okay.
How many letters are in the word yak?
That is one word we never used. I'm telling you.
Not even in college?
I've never even seen that word. I'm serious.
I think I used that word in college a few times.
Well, I've used it as yak, 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 but not as in the animal yak.
And it could be spelled differently, you're right.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that it is.
But it is a question that's normally answered by 6-year-olds.
Right. Right. Okay.
People that eat chocolate cereal. There's an animal called a yak. How many letters in the word yak?
Okay. How
many people think this was an easy question?
Woo. Okay. Okay.
You can drop out of school right now with $50,000.
I know. I want to keep going.
You're going to keep going?
Yes.
All right, Avis. She is locked in.
Okay.
What is your answer?
My feeling is that there are 3 letters in the word yak.
Can we see what Laura said? 3 letters, yak. How many letters in the word yak? It is a first grade question. You said 3, your classmate said 3, which eliminates your save. If you're wrong, she's wrong. If she's right, you're right. She's right, you got $100,000. We are going to be playing for $175,000 right after this. Welcome back to Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? We are playing for $175,000. For $175,000, pick a subject.
Okay. You're in the process of elimination. How do you feel about animal science?
I'm really good at that.
Okay, perfect, perfect. We're going to go with third grade animal science.
Third grade animal science. For $175,000, can we see the question, please? A giant panda's natural habitat is on what continent? A giant panda's natural habitat is on what continent? Think about this. What country does a giant panda live in?
I think it's... I'm thinking Japan. That's what I was thinking. I don't... It's probably... No, I'm thinking maybe it's not. It's... Panda's natural habitat.
You still have your save. If you're incorrect, and Laura is correct, she can save you. But at this point in the game, you got $100,000. If you're incorrect, you're going to lose $75,000 and walk out of here with $25,000.
Okay, I'm going. I'm going there. We're going there. And I think I may know this, but I still have my save, and she's a smart little girl. I can tell. I can just tell. She is
smart.
So I'm going to push the button. And I think I have the answer.
Avis is locked in. What do you think, Avis? A giant panda's natural habitat is on what continent?
I say Asia.
Your classmate thought that the correct answer was Asia.
Okay.
You're both right. You got $175,000.
Good job. Thank you. Thank you.
Laura has to return to the class. Great job, Jalon. All right, you're down to your last classmate, Alana. Come on up here, sweetie. You have $175,000.
Oh my
That
goodness.
is a lot of money. If you get it right, you gain an additional $125,000. You're up to $300,000. Pick a subject.
Okay, I'm going with second grade measurements. Is that good? Good? Okay.
Second grade measurements. Here is the $300,000 question. How many months of the year have 31 days? How many months of the year have 31 days? I hear a lot of groans in the audience. She's doing the little poem in her head right now. You can walk away right now with $175,000.
30 days in September. I know the little rhyme. 30 days in September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31 except February, which has 28, excluding if it's leap year, then it's 29. So you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 12 months in a year. So you go 5 from 12. Okay, so there's 5. 5 from 12. I know my subtractions. I do, but I want to count this out. This is a lot of money.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from 12. Okay, so 5 and 5 is 10. 5 and 6 is 11. 5 and 7 is 12. So that's 7. 7 months have 31 days.
What you're counting on right now is remembering a rhyme.
Yes.
From elementary school.
I know.
A few years down the road.
I know. I know.
That's what you're banking $150,000 on.
Hey, I'm gonna, oh gosh.
I am willing to put $175,000 in your purse today, right now.
Okay. Oh boy. boy.
Now, you haven't said your answer yet.
I know. And
You can still walk away with $175,000.
I think that rhyme still holds true. I really do.
Okay.
Okay, my answer is the lucky 7. Oh my gosh, this is so scary!
Okay. Avis.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
I tried to get you to walk out of here with $175,000.
I'm gonna cry.
There's $300,000 on the line. We'll reveal the answer right after this. Welcome back. Well, our contestant, Avis Wrentmore, has got $175,000. She's playing for $300,000. The question is, how many months of the year have 31 days? You said 7. The answer's 7. You got $300,000. And we're down
World geography.
We're down to one question, and it's a first grade question.
I know.
All right, before we get to our last question, I want to reference your report card again. Remember how we looked at that? Remember the comment on there that Avis does not finish her assignments.
That
do you
is
remember
true.
that?
Yes, I do remember that.
Right now, Avis has $300,000. You get this question correct, you will have $500,000 with a chance to play for $1 million.
Okay.
You can hear the question.
Okay.
Before you give us an answer, you have the option of walking out of here with $300,000 after looking into the camera and saying, I'm not smarter
So
than
I can hear the question before I decide.
You may hear the question.
And then I'll make my decision
And
if I
then
want to
you'll
stay
make
or
your
go.
decision.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
For $500,000, first grade world geography.
Woo, first grade.
What is the only continent that is also a country? What is the only continent that is also a country?
What is the only continent that is also Europe, Asia, Africa?
All right,
North
audience,
America?
silence on this one. That's a lot of money on the line.
Okay.
What is the only continent that's also a country?
Well, okay, there's Europe, Asia, Africa, North and South America, Antarctica, and Australia. And what is the only continent that is also a country? I mean, I'm assuming... Oh, don't laugh at me, people. I'm assuming, I mean, it seems like, North America is also a country.
First grade question.
Yeah, I'm thinking
You could walk out of here right now with $300,000.
I know.
That is a lot of money, Avis.
Okay.
And think about this, you have your save left.
I know.
But it took Alana a while to answer.
I know.
So if you're wrong and she's wrong, you drop down to $25,000. I mean, it's a first grade question.
Stay in school.
I'm gonna walk away now. 3's my lucky number. I'm gonna walk away. I'm happy with 300,000. I'm really happy with that.
Lock it in. $300,000 is a lot of money. You went a long way in this game.
I know.
You dropped out on a first grade question.
I know. I know.
A first grade question.
Those are sometimes the hardest ones.
So your answer would have been?
My answer would have been all of them. Well, okay. Don't laugh at me, people. Okay.
If you had said all of them,
Yeah.
you would have been incorrect. The correct answer is Australia. You did the smart thing. $300,000. Look into the camera. Honor your promise.
I am not smarter than a 5th grader, but maybe I'm richer.
Congratulations, Avis. $300,000. Great job.